Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, welcome to the special voting edition of Street Savvy, the podcast. Folks, I can't tell you how excited I am for today, Super Tuesday. The first Tuesday in November, Lord help me, is upon us, folks. I hope you guys went out and choose somebody, men or women, who's going to represent you in your city, your state, and in the White House for your president. You to choose your president. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm so excited, not just because who I am, it's just because the stakes are so high in this election. The stakes are so high, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what we're going through right now. First of all, you got historical numbers are showing up already 82 million votes has been casted. Early voting was at its highest. I was a part of it on a campaign earlier this week. I seen the numbers rising on CSNBC, NBC, and Fox networks allegedly. The numbers are rising. Lord help me. We all hope it's for the right person and the right reasons, right? But I'm going to tell you something. Only way we know that is you went out and did the right thing. If you went out and voted for someone who you care about and who's going to make the right decisions and the best decisions for you, that's the only way we will know. That's the only way you will know. From your heart, for your families, for your friends, for history that you're a part of. Now, let's talk about the candidates a little bit. On my left side, you have Donald J. Trump, who's been a businessman all his life, entrepreneur, a wealthy businessman, invented in boxing, real estate, schooling, politics, just lately in the last 10, 15, 20 years. And he was just in the White House, 2016 to 2020. Lost a close election to Joe Biden. Some say he should still be our president. Some say he should have never became our president. But who knows? His track record is in the middle. My opinion, a lot of you folks will still be voting for Donald Trump if he would have kept his mouth shut and kept the rhetoric down. That's my opinion. But all in all, with the rhetoric come out from what he's been doing and what he says, plus the insurrection on January 6th, allegedly, that's a lot of backlash for the man. I hope he overcame that, and whoever his voters are, we'll see the turnout. On my right, Kamala Harris, a great politician in her own right, came up through the ranks, alumni HSBC, college graduate, state attorney general in California, one of the biggest states in America, for several years. Some say it's one of the worst jobs ever when it comes down to the black and brown community, for as incarceration folks, for supporting bills that's not right for the black and brown community, and getting elected to be vice president of the United States. Some say that was the worst thing ever. Some say the policies she stood for with Joe Biden was not right for none of the people. And especially the border control. So, it's a lot of questions on both candidates. But folks, today, you may answer them. You may, as well as succeeding by getting another person out of here. Your vote may get the person on the left a different slate, a second chance, or the person on the right, historical chance as a black woman in the White House as commander-in-chief. You would never know, folks. if you didn't go out and vote. But you will know if you voted. Folks, voting is not a joke. For years, I looked at voting because I was told I was disenfranchised, and then I was told, because I lived in Massachusetts, if you have any type of violence or any type of criminal history on your record, you will not be able to vote. I was told your opinion don't count if you're not a part of society. Yeah, allegedly. And also I was told your vote don't count anyways, little man. You're not those people. So over the years, I'm like, all right. And then seeing people yell, scream at the top of their lungs, poor, middle class, rich. I voted for this person. And they didn't get in. Quote unquote, allegedly, the 2000 election, the 2004 election. George Bush Jr. ran against the vice president. He said there was some voter fraud in that. 2004, John Kerry campaign. Another 4 years going down the drain, some would say. And people say they did not want this guy in the White House. And he was there. Folks, I'm going to tell you why, though. I don't have the answers. But if enough of us go out and vote, me, you, friends, constituent, family, children who was above age, college students, middle class, rich, poor, the poor and the poor, go out and vote, you will make a change. You will get the right person in the right seat. City and state and federal level. I'm going to tell you something, folks. I'm not going to tell you to do something I wouldn't do. And undecided 3-4 months ago, I were. Because right and left, you can't tell me how much they have done for me. And for my home, and for my constituents, and for the black and brown community. But the decision I made several weeks ago was swift. I don't want a war. I don't want the prices keep gouging up. Oil, gas, food, clothing, housing. Mental health crisis is big in my country, as well as the opiate addiction, as well as other pandemics we haven't seen yet, allegedly. COVID-19 scared the living hell out of me. I caught it. I was one of the first ones in my community to catch it. So I was scared as hell, and I'm still scared today. And I need a commander-in-chief who's going to take care of it. In those things I mentioned, the homeless population is risen every minute, every hour, every day in the United States. And one thing a lot of us fair to mention, has mentioned on every platform, one thing that stays on my mind, and I reported it on this lovely podcast months ago, is human trafficking, which is at its finest. The numbers are hysterical. From 21 to 10, and young females, hundreds of thousands are snatched every day in America. African American children from 11 to 7 is snatched up to twice as more than a white Caucasian child or man or woman. Overall, it's something we got to get a commander-in-chief to deal with it on the federal level. Yes. And immigration. Immigration is at its all-time high right now in the United States of America. And it seems like we're not getting no closer to answers, or we're getting further from the truth from either regime. I want somebody who's going to really regulate it, get these folks the right things they need, the right documentations. Americanized or not, we need to stop and control these borders. Now, I'm not going to say what you hear Donald J. Trump saying. And I'm not saying he's right or wrong, allegedly. Drug dealers, murderers, rapers that's coming through the borders. I'm not saying that. But a lot of people are feeling that. And then the charges that we have seen over the months on TV allegedly are happening with migrants and immigrants. So, folks, we need someone who's going to step up to the plate on those issues. But today is your world, baby. It's your country, baby. It's your city and state, baby. Stand up and salute someone as far as yourself. And go out and vote. America, my name is Jay Works. Please go out and vote. Stand 10 toes down on your word and your vote. God bless America.